Hi, my name is Logan, and this is my family. My parents, my mother's parents, Granny and Gramps. They're my father's parents, Keren and John. I call them by name because I don't know them very well. They live very far away from us, and we don't see each other very often. On the other hand, I see Granny and Gramps every weekend, and I spend all my holidays on their farm. There are many animals that I consider my friends. I sleep with Thor, their dog. I feel safe near him. I spent my day reading stories to Bella, their cow. My grandmother makes me pancakes every morning, and after breakfast, I bring her a rose from the garden. Every night, she puts a rose on my pillow. This is our way of saying I love you. My grandfather takes me fishing every Saturday. One day, Granny invited Keren and John to spend a few days with us. Surprisingly, they accepted. Finally, it was my chance to make them love me. When they came, they didn't let me hug them. It wasn't such a big deal. I took them to meet my friends. When John saw Bella, he said she would make a good steak. How? She doesn't know how to cook. In the evening, we gathered around the fire. John said it's cold, and I said it's the perfect weather. That was it. The rest of the evening seemed very angry. I was trying my best to avoid looking at him. I felt so uncomfortable. Keren didn't let Thor sleep with me. I think she was punishing me, but for what? In the morning, she didn't let me eat my pancakes. She made me eat eggs and broccoli. I gave her a rose, not as a sign of my love. It was just a way to make peace with her. She threw it. He said it has spines. You too, Keren, you too. I proposed to John to go fishing. He hated the idea. He said it would be torture to spend so many hours alone with me. Who did he think I was? Dennis the Menace? By the end of the next day, I realized I didn't want to see them anymore. In their opinion, everything I said was wrong. I was afraid to say anything. The next morning, I told them I didn't feel well and that I want to stay in bed. Keren said that I certainly got a virus from the animals I play with. I intended to stay in bed for the next 3 days until they left. Granny realized something was wrong. She asked me what happened. I started crying and told her everything. I told her that Keren and John hated me, that they'll never love me and we'll never be friends. She told Gramps what was wrong. I was crying so hard, but as they say, the best place to be when you're sad is in Grandpa's lap. They came up with a plan. Oh, Keren, we feel so sick. We think we've got a stomach flu. It's very contagious. For your safety, you must leave as soon as possible. In 3 minutes, they packed their bags and left. I felt relieved. Granny and Gramps, my partners in crime. I loved them so much. This is a story about compensation. Maybe Keren and John didn't love me, but Granny and Gramps filled the void they left.
Hello. Please keep in mind that this is a true story, so don't be so rough in the comments section. If you have a story that you consider worth telling, send it to us at story@thisisastoryabout.com. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe.